And we welcome you into TD Arena here in beautiful downtown Charleston, South Carolina. On a Monday night as Jacksonville State's women's basketball squad is starting back play after a week off following a tough loss to Samford their last time out. The Gamecocks coming in 3-5, taking on a much improved Cougars team that had a rough 2022-23 campaign but have started this season 5-2 on the year. Logan Maddox with you here from the Palmetto State. Had a nice drive down a couple days ago, and earlier today, yesterday, got to take in some sights of the Low Country. Today, all business, practice, shoot around, and now almost game time here in Charleston, taking on the College of Charleston for the first time since 1998, or the Gamecocks. Last meeting was January 31st of that year. Jack State leads the series all-time 3-2. They met 5 times back when they were both members of the Transatlantic Athletic Conference, but of course that was in the late 90s. Back in some of the heyday years of College of Charleston's men's basketball program, had some pretty darn good women's basketball teams too. And they've got a great squad this year, several big names and several highly productive players on this year's squad. We'll talk about them throughout this broadcast, and we'll have starters for you here in just a moment. But again, the 6th meeting all-time between Jack State and Charleston. But the first one this millennium, JSU went 3-2 against them in the late 90s, won both games in Alabama, went 1-2 on the road. Their only win here in Charleston was back in the 95-96 season, and it was a tight one. 74-73 was the final score in that game. Jack State trying to bounce back after that loss to Samford. Their last time out, that was December 3rd, so not yesterday, but a week from yesterday. Gamecocks fell in that one 65-51 against, like this College of Charleston team, a much improved Bulldogs team out in Birmingham. The Bulldogs held the Gamecocks to just 31.7% from the field, and JSU shot just 28% from deep in that 14-point loss in Homewood. In addition, Samford did well on offense. They knocked down 7 threes and shot 48% from the field. Rachel Johnson had a good showing against the Bulldogs, had a season-best 12 points last Sunday. The graduate transfer from Georgia Southern was 4 of 7 on her three-point attempts, and Brianna Rhodes continued what's been a strong week for her, added 10 points and 4 rebounds against Samford. We're entering the final 3 weeks of the non-conference schedule, and JUCO star Crystal Asen still leads the team in points per game, scoring 9.6 per contest. Forward Maya Barnes, the Carver Montgomery product, and Kiera Griffin are tops on the team in rebounds with 5.3 and 4.8 per game. But we've not seen Barnes since that loss against Mississippi State back on November 12th, and she did not make the trip. We won't be seeing her tonight, so over a month without the Shelton State transfer forward. See if Jack State can get some more big performances from their forwards as they try to fill in that role that Maya Barnes had taken over in the first few contests of the year. And another stat we're looking at, head coach Rick Petrie squaring off with the Cougars for just the second time as a head coach tonight. His 2006 South Alabama team knocked off College of Charleston 63-51. That was on November 14th, 2006 in the LIU Turkey Classic held at Long Island. His first time ever playing at TD Arena. A few stats we're watching along with Petrie's coaching stat against the Cougars. Brianna Rhodes, she's been putting up impressive numbers this year. She's averaging a career-best 8.1 points per game, and the junior's coming into today's game with 190 career points. She scored in double figures several times in the last month or so, and if she can do it again, she'll top 200 points in her career. 4-year starter Kiera Griffin, she's played in all 8 contests this year, and she'll play in her 95th game for Jacksonville State today. The projected starter would rack up her 92nd start for the program, too, if she's on the floor to begin this matchup. And also graduate transfer Rachel Johnson, she had that season-high 12 points off the bench at Samford, and in doing so, she reached a career milestone. The former Eufaula High School star passed 200 career points, and that is in time spent between Wichita State, Georgia Southern, and Jacksonville State. Getting closer and closer to the start of this one. 2 veteran coaches, Rick Petrie, his 11th season in Jacksonville, 24th year as a head coach, and for the Cougars, they're led by 5th-year head coach Robin Harmony, her 19th season as a collegiate head coach. We're going to do this. We're going to step aside for about 90 seconds. We'll come back with the starters here on the Gamecocks Sports Network, live from the College of Charleston. Stay with us on this Monday night. And we're back with you here on the Gamecock Sports Network. Starting lineups being announced. First for Jacksonville State, the visitors here at TD Arena. Same starting lineup that we've seen for much of the non-conference slate for the red and white. Kiara Griffin, the senior from Birmingham, leading things out, followed by the redshirt junior guard Elsie Harris and Brianna Rhodes. Rhodes, junior forward out of Montgomery. Last two starters in the starting five for Jack State. Crystal Asen, the junior guard from Tacoma, Washington. And Brooklyn McDaniel, the second-year forward from nearby Heflin, Alabama. Gamecocks coached by 11th-year head coach Rick Petrie, 11th-year assistant Eric Wise, first-year assistants Kayvon Towns and Destiny Thomas, director of basketball ops Harley Cook, and graduate assistant Preston Odom. Jack State 3-5 on the year, undefeated at home, but just 1-5 on the road this season. Looking to knock off very talented Cougar team this evening. Tough test awaiting as College of Charleston top 15 nationally in points per game. Over 86 points scored per game this season. This dribble and drive offense has put up some eye-popping numbers. We'll see what this heralded Jack State defense, something that Petrie and the staff hang their hat on, can do against the Cougar offense tonight. Taryn Barbeau leads off for College of Charleston. 11 points per game this season. Alexis Andrews is after her, the sophomore from Park Crossing High School in Montgomery. Onwamilu, there we go. The Auburn transfer next up, 5 rebounds per contest. Jada Logan after her. Logan with 15 points, 7 rebounds per game this year. And the final starter, Jenna Acaricco. And Acaricco, the New York native, a team best 17 points per game, 7 assists per game, 5 boards per contest. She was honored in pregame for tallying her 500th career assist on their road trip. Jack State wearing their road black unis. It's a black top and black short, red and white stripes down the side. It's got Jack State, the stacked logo on the front, white letters, red trim, red numbers, white trim. College of Charleston wearing their home white unis, Cougars in the script on the front in maroon letters. Onwamelu jumping at the line for the Cougars. She'll go up against Brianna Rhodes for Jacksonville State. 6'2" for them, 6 foot for Jack State. Horn sounds, and we're just about set to get underway here in the Holy City. Ball's in the air, and the opening tip is won by Jacksonville State. Crystal Asen will pick it up in the backcourt. Races to it as Brianna Rhodes just got it away from the Cougars. McDaniel goes left side to Crystal Asen. Asen takes it to the elbow, gives off to Brianna Rhodes. Jumper is buried. A quick 2 for Jack State. And once again, it's Bree Rhodes who's had a heck of a start to her junior season. Cougars looking to respond. Acaricco's got it. She'll take it to the free throw line. Pass outside. A 3 is up, and it is in. Jada Logan buries it, the Douglasville, Georgia native. It's 3-2 Cougars just like that. As for Jack State, they drive it on the other end, and Elsie Harris will earn a trip to the free throw line. Foul goes against Logan. That sends Elsie Harris to the free throw line. Harris this season 7 of 8 at the line. She'll have 2. First one in the air, and she sinks it. Ties the game at 3 with 9:15 to go in the first. And Elsie's got both of them. Gamecocks retake the lead 4-3. Jenna Acaricco, one of the most impressive players in the CAA this season. Graduate guard from Baldwin, New York. Takes it toward the elbow, passes back out to Logan. Now in the corner. Alabama native drives in, and a stoppage of play. That'll give it off to Jack State. I think it's a travel. Got it off to Alexis Andrews, but she was called for the extra step. Elsie Harris crosses the timeline. She'll walk it to the right wing as we cross the 9-minute mark here in the first. Griffin looking left side, gives to Asen. Crystal Asen, the junior from Tacoma. We called her Asen early in the season. She recently let us know that the name is actually Asen instead of Asen, so apologies to her family for not having that right, as Jack State will get forced into a jump ball. I think it was Brooklyn McDaniel on the right side who had it knocked on the floor, and a tie-up resulted in a jump ball. Carrico down the left side. Gives over to Jada Logan. High pass back to Carrico. She's not tall, but she is very athletic. Back to Logan, left open straight away. In and out. Rebound for Onwumelu, and she is blocked, trying for a putback. Brianna Rhodes sends it toward the media row section, right behind the bucket. Carrico on the wing, gives it off. Drive from Andrews, and the floater won't go off the back of the iron. Kiara Griffin with the rebound. Griffin quickly passes ahead to Eisen, and Eisen has it ripped at, gets it back at the baseline. Kicks it in the corner to McDaniel, restarting the play. Kiera to the wing to Harris, almost to travel, has it knocked away, and it's stolen. Carrico with a steal, it's picked up by Jada Logan. They go down low, now back outside to Logan. Alexis Andrews going against Eisen. Gives in the corner to a Carrico. Her three's off the rim. Line drive shot that time, couldn't hit it. Brooklyn McDaniel with the board. Now gives over to a wide open Kiera Griffin, and it's off to the right, rebounded by the Cougars. Alexis Andrews lobs it ahead to Logan. The Lithia Springs high school product. She gets an offensive board after a missed shot. Putback won't go. And a stoppage of play is going to give it to Jack State. A foul will go against number 5 for them. That one on Taryn Barbo, first for her and first team foul. Gamecocks have not scored in 2 minutes. They lead it 4-3, 7 minutes to go here in the first. As Elsie Harris drives down the center of the lane, they'll wipe it off. It was a travel, and you hear Coach Petrie pleading his case. Carrico scoots up the floor for the Cougars. She's got Elsie Harris on her step for step. Some stingy defense. Passes off to Logan, who beat Brooklyn McDaniel and puts in a shot through the contact. Chance for an and one for the Cougars here. 6:40 to go in the first. 5-4. College of Charleston leads it. Free throw from Logan is up and in, and it's a 2-point lead for the Cougars, 6-4. They're pressing on this trip up the floor for Jack State. Madison McCoy almost lost it at the corner, picks it up, and they just crossed the timeline with Elsie Harris. Layup good. She also lost the dribble near the edge of the lane that time, picks it back up wide open underneath the basket. Hits the shot to tie it at 6. Carrico on the other end for College of Charleston to a wide open teammate. The three rims out though from Alexis Andrews. Here comes Crystal Eisen in the corner to Harris, now to Rachel Johnson on the wing. Checked in for McDaniel to Eisen, threes off to the left. And McDaniel, or rather Rhodes, could not get the rebound. Caught by College of Charleston's Onwumelu, and a travel as she quickly gave it off to a teammate. That was number 5, Taryn Barbo, called for the travel. All 6 points for College of Charleston coming from Jada Logan so far in this game. Jack State with 4 from Elsie Harris and 2 points from Bree Rhodes. Big thank you to everybody tuning in with us here on the Gamecock Sports Network on this Monday night. Eisen, nice pass in the corner. This is Rachel Johnson, a 3, too much on it, and rebounded by them. Carrico with the board. Passes ahead to Andrews. Now in the corner, it's Barbo driving the baseline. Kicks it back out. It's a fast offense for College of Charleston. Corner 3 won't go, and it's tipped out by them. Gamecock basketball. C of C's hit one of their last 8 shots. Elsie Harris, the JUCO transfer, gets it up past half court. She's got Andrews in front of her. To Rhodes, now to McCoy. 12 on the shot clock. Madison gives to a wide open Elsie, and the 3 falls short and rolls out of bounds. Next stoppage of play will take us to the media timeout. There's 5:03 to go right now. And the inbounds pass goes to Carrico, who will bring it up. Gamecocks shooting 33% from the field. Cougars shooting 20%. Carrico drives, layup off the rim and out of bounds off of the Cougars to take us to that aforementioned timeout. It's Jack State 6 and College of Charleston 6, 4:47 to go in the first quarter. Here on the Gamecocks Sports Network. We'll be back in just a moment. Both sides break out of a timeout as we come back to play here from the media timeout in the first quarter. All tied at 6, 4:47 to go in the first period of play at TD Arena in Charleston, South Carolina. Madison McCoy will toss it in for Jack State, bounces it in to Elsie Harris, and once again the Cougars are pressing. It's a man press. Now they try to double team Elsie, and she gets around it. Means one Gamecock's open somewhere. It's going to be Crystal Eisen on the far side. She'll drive, kick it back in the corner to Elsie. Down low to the baseline, it's Madison McCoy. Layup won't go. Rebound and a foul. Brianna Rhodes obstructed as she tried to put it back. And I think that'll send the junior to the charity stripe. Brianna Rhodes second on the team in scoring this year with 65 points coming in. 65% free throw shooter, and she hits the first one. Bree sinks both, and the Gamecocks lead it by 2. It's 8-6. You know, it's an unconventional free throw shooting stance for Brianna. She gets as far as she can to the right, but it works. She gets both of them. Now on defense are the Gamecocks. Cougars get an open 3 outside from Barbeau, can't hit it, and it rolls out of bounds off of JSU. Looks like Crystal Eisen might have got a touch of it as it was going out of bounds. 4:11 to go in the first. Andrews, the passer for the Cougars, gives it in to Anna Carrico. Working against Rachel Johnson, heaves up a layup, and it will not find pay dirt, but it goes out off of Johnson. Of course, this game being broadcast on Flow Hoops as part of College of Charleston's conference contract, the CAA. So not on ESPN+. With that being said, more listeners here on YouTube Live than usual, and we appreciate you tuning in with us tonight. Anna Carrico gets the inbounds pass, gives off to Barbeau at the free throw line. Now back to Anna Carrico. 10 on the clock. In the corner, this is Andrews driving. Anna Carrico with Petrie on one end and Eisen on the other. Passes it away, a three at the horn, no good, and caught by Brianna Rhodes. Ahead to Eisen. Drives all the way, layup's good. Crystal Eisen makes it a 4-point game in favor of the visitors from the Yellowhammer State. Nice job accelerating, pulling away from the defense there, and an athletic finish. She's on defense on the other end and called for a foul on Jenna Anna Carrico.
13,
First foul on Crystal, second team foul in the period. And Anna Carrico heads to the free throw line. First one from the fifth-year guard, and the transfer from Eastern Michigan is good. It's 10-7. Anna Carrico now 40 of 43 at the line this year. She hits both of them. A 2-point difference once again with 3:21 to go in period number one. Eisen pressured a quarter of the way up. She'll break past the timeline. Lob ahead to Elsie Harris, who's triple teamed. Goes down low to Brianna Rhodes, lays it in with ease. Again, with this aggressive defense that Charleston is showing, you double team somebody, mathematically someone's gonna be open. That time, a heady play by Elsie Harris to find the open teammate, Bree Rhodes, finishes the shot. Here's an open Cougar for three. It's off the back of the rim. It's kind of worrisome that they're getting this open this consistently, but they're not hitting the shots now. Rachel Johnson tries a tray. She misses it off the iron. And a stoppage of play. It's going to be a foul on the Cougars after they get the rebound. And that goes against Annika McGarity. Foul on her to give it back to Jack State.
touch something, touch something.
12-8, Jack State on top, 2:40 to go. Samaya Steele checks in. She'll throw it in. Over to Madison McCoy. A three from the top of the key is good. Madison's been producing on the offensive end more and more as of late. Hits a long ball from downtown to make it a 7-point lead. Largest lead for either side here. They'll try to respond with a three of their own. It's off the mark. Missed that time by number 20, McGarity. Rebound falls to the Gamecocks. Amaya Steele cuts to the left side, gives off to Madison. She'll drive, kick it back out. Eisen a three. Too much on it. Another offensive board. Brianna Rhodes gets it. She lost it. Picked up in the corner by Rachel. Now gives it off to Bree, who will drive. And she has it lost out of bounds. Back to Charleston. Under 2 to go here in the first. 15-8, Jacksonville State with a quick start here in Charleston. Jenna Anna Carrico down the left side once again. With this offense that's shown that they can put up points consistently this season. They've struggled so far against the Gamecocks man defense, but Anna Carrico carves them up that time, had a one-on-one opportunity and made the most of it, lays it in. Back to Jack State. Madison McCoy drives inside, and she's fouled. Oh, and they wipe off the foul. They'll call a travel instead. Looked like for sure that she was fouled that time, and Petrie cannot believe it. Gives it back over to the Cougars, who trail by 5 now with 1:27 to go in the period. Anna Carrico, point guard for the College of Charleston, has it on the left wing. Going against Ison, gives in the corner. This is McGarity. She'll drive baseline. Layup no good. Asia Barkley with a rebound. Just saves it from going out of bounds, and it goes to Samaya Steele. The sophomore and transfer from Alabama State has it stolen from behind by Anna Carrico, and then it's thrown off of a Cougar and out of bounds by Samaya Steele. So while she did lose it, able to make the most of it that time and at least get possession back to Jack State. Full effort that time from Samaya Steele. She gets a hand on the ball after all said and done. Here's Madison McCoy, another one for her. Maddie 2 for 2 from the field as she drives inside and puts it up through contact again. Back to a 7-point lead for Jacksonville State, 17-10. Gamecocks with another steal. Asia Barkley gets a hand on the ball. Hits it to Ison. Crystal with a runner. Off the back of the rim. Tries to get a steal, but the Cougars will come away with it. Alexis Andrews takes it down the right side of the lane. Stops at the elbow, puts up a shot off the backboard, nowhere close. Barbeau with the offensive board and a shot that's good off the glass. 17-12, shot clock goes dark here in the first. Samaya Steele gives outside. Madison McCoy now on the right side. Ison, 6 on the clock and ticking. And Crystal called for a push-off. .4 seconds left here in the first. Cougars will roll it in to Jenna Anna Carrico. She'll pick it up at half court. Stumbled with it. She'll drive, put up a shot at the horn. It's off the rim. And that takes us to the second. Jacksonville State was 17 points in the first. And they lead it by 5, 17-12 as we head to period number 2 in Charleston. Be back in just a moment here on the Gamecocks Sports Network. It's Gamecock basketball as we start the second period of play here at the College of Charleston. Gamecocks leading 17-12. Rachel Johnson passes to Asia Barkley on the right side. Gives on the wing, Jazz Spencer, a three, she got it. We've been waiting on the JUCO transfer to heat up. Have that big breakout performance. She gets a three on the right side to open her night. and it's 20-12. New biggest lead of this game for Jacksonville State. Anna Carrico left open along two, and she airballs it, but it works as a pass to the baseline. It's rebounded by Barbeau. Takes it to the elbow, passes back out to Andrews. Mid-range jumper off the iron. Rachel Johnson with the board. She'll pass ahead to Jazz Spencer. Fakes a three. Over to Madison McCoy. Lights flickered here at TD Arena. Now to Jazz Spencer. Floater off the mark. Back to the Cougars. Down low, and they lost it out of bounds. Jacksonville State basketball. Just about a minute in here in the second period of play. Jacksonville State leading 20-12. Asia Barkley in the game, hands it off to Brooklyn McDaniel. Top of the key, now to Madison McCoy, the Knoxville, Tennessee native. And ripped at, picks it back up. Over to Barkley, outside to a wide open Spencer, and Jasmine's got another. The NJCAA's leading scorer from a year ago has two quick threes here in the second, and the Gamecocks are up 11 in period number 2. Anna Carrico gives to a wide open teammate. Again, not hitting these shots. It's off the mark, rebounded by the Gamecocks. A 2-on-1, Brooklyn McDaniel takes it all the way. No foul called, she got the rebound, passes back out to Samaya Steele, and another three. And timeout is taken by the College of Charleston. Jack State leads it 26-12, under 8 to go until halftime. What a start from the Gamecocks. And we're back with you here on the Gamecock Sports Network. 7:57 to go until halftime. Jacksonville State on top, 26-12. A 9-0 run to start the second period. A couple of threes from Jasmine Spencer, one from Samaya Steele. A 9-0 run to start the frame for the Gamecocks. And looking for more of the same as the Cougars roll it in to Jenna Anna Carrico. Anna Carrico darts to the right wing. Spencer guarding her. Tries to step back. Now has to pass away to McGarity. On the left wing, it's Anna Carrico again. 12 on the shot clock. And it's tipped out of bounds. No, steps out. It's going to be Jacksonville State basketball. Kiera Griffin will throw it in for the Gamecocks as they look to add on this 14-point lead here in the second. Samaya Steele passes on the left wing to Kiera Griffin. The senior from Ramsey High in Birmingham gives off to Jazz Spencer, and she is going to be called for a jump ball. It was pulled down in the lane that time, but the defender had both hands on the ball, evidently. Cougars will have it. Couple of subs checking in for Charleston. See Jada Logan back out there, the North Carolina native. Anna Carrico takes it into the paint. Her shot falls short. It's rebounded by Jacksonville State, Samaya Steele. Samaya down the near side to Griffin once again, now to the right. Spencer had a step, didn't take the shot. Around the horn to Samaya Steele on the left wing. Kiera just inside the arc, over to Steele, 10 on the shot clock. In the corner, Jazz tries a three, and she can't be stopped right now. The third three in about 3 minutes for Jasmine Spencer makes it a 29-12 lead. Cougars have not lost at home this season, but right now down by 17 in the first half. Pass tipped, pass stolen. Asia Barkley comes away with it. Ahead to Samaya. The sophomore from Meridianville will slow it down, gives to Griffin, another three. This one hits off the rim. Missed it wildly as it hit off the glass first. Cougars get the board. Anna Carrico underhand toss to McGarrity, tries a three and she hits it. First points of the second for Charleston, ends a 12-0 run for Jack State. It's 29-15. Now they're turning up the pressure on defense. Samaya still double teamed, bounces one to Asia Barkley. Rockets one across the floor in the corner. Jazz, another three. Oh my goodness. Jasmine Spencer's got 4 threes in the period. 32-15. Down low, an open look at the basket. Shot missed. Asia Barkley put a hand up that time. McCrary tried to lay it in. Kiera Griffin going left side, gives in the corner to Brooklyn McDaniel. Griffin now to Spencer to the right side. Samaya drives. Steele gives in the corner to McDaniel. Now right side, Jazz is open again, and she airballed it this time. And it's out of bounds. College of Charleston basketball. Jazz Spencer starts 4 of 4 from 3 in the first 4 minutes of this second period. That's unbelievable. Career high 12 points for Jasmine out of nowhere. And again, it felt like it was going to be a matter of time until we saw her take over a game. And it's happened tonight in Charleston. Anna Carrico guarded by Rhodes. They go down low. What a pass. Reverse layup won't go though. And it's rebounded by Kiera Griffin. Had a great pass to lead their teammate right where it needed to be, but the shot wasn't hit. They go inside, and a forced pass is stolen. Jada Logan comes away with it. Logan on the left wing. Might have got away with a push-off. Shot rolls off the rim and caught by Brianna Rhodes. Ahead to Steele, pushing it quickly down the floor to Griffin. Kiera in the corner, Jasmine a three. She has 5 of them. 35-15. The Jasmine Spencer quarter, not even the Jasmine game, the Jasmine quarter. 15 points for her. And Kiera Griffin blocks it out of bounds to take us to the media timeout. What a start to the second. Gamecocks outscore the Cougars 18-3. And they are not going to send us to the media timeout. We already had that timeout earlier. Apologies, folks. Forgot about the Cougars calling time on that 9-0 run. Jada Logan's layup is good, and she's fouled at the end. Chance for a three-point play the old-fashioned way. First team foul of the period goes against Brianna Rhodes, her first. Logan started perfect at the line. She misses this one. Rebounded by the Gamecocks. Brooklyn McDaniel gives off to Jasmine Spencer, who's been electric here in the second. Straight away to Rhodes, 35-17 your score. Jasmine again, 3 up, and it's off the rim. Rebounded by Brooklyn McDaniel, and she has it knocked out of bounds. Stays with Jacksonville State. Onwumelu knocked that one into the seats down at the baseline. Inbounds pass right to Bree Rhodes. Layup won't go, and it's rebounded by the Cougars. Jada Logan with the board. Shot missed. Offensive board for them. Jada Logan 3, no good, and another offensive rebound. Onwumelu, jump shot, hit it. Adora Onwumelu, 35-19. Elsie Harris in the game. She'll try a runner, and that one lays in easily off the backboard. 37-19. 3 minutes and ticking here in the second quarter. Anna Carrico drives, and she's fouled with 3:02 to go. She'll be sent to the charity stripe. 4 points for Anna Carrico. 1 made field goal and 2 free throws tonight. And Shaquise May comes in for the first time today. She'll replace Jasmine Spencer. And how about the second quarter the Gamecocks got for the junior out of Bartow, Florida? 15 points, 5 made threes, as the free throw is true from Anna Carrico. 37-20. She's got both of them, cuts it to a 16-point game. Pressing on the inbound are the Cougars. Elsie Harris gets it on the right side. Elsie gets around Anna Carrico, splits 2 defenders, then has it knocked out. It rolls parallel to the half-court stripe and goes out of bounds. It will stay with the Gamecocks. Brooklyn McDaniel passes it in to Kiera Griffin, and out to Elsie on the left wing. The redshirt junior retreats a bit. Defense on her. She gets around that defender. Gives outside, a long 2 for Brianna Rhodes, and that's money. Brianna with her first points of the second, and it's 39-21. Cougars with another open look outside. McGarity off the mark, and out of bounds, Jacksonville State basketball. Anika McGarity, 1 for 4 from 3 as a team. They're just 2 of 16 from beyond the arc. Jack State, on the other hand, 7 of 16 from 3. Harris ahead to Brooklyn McDaniel. Now to Kiera Griffin. The corner, this is Shaquise May. Loops inside, going against Logan. Layup falls short, and it's rebounded by Onwumelu. Anna Carrico flares it to the baseline of McGarity. Now in the corner to Anna Carrico. Big screen set, passes out to McGarity, and it's blocked. That is Brianna Rhodes, who stole it. Gives outside to Brooklyn McDaniel. 1:42 and ticking in the first half. Kiera tries a 3, and it's off to the right. After a hot start, Gamecocks cooling off a bit. Spin around shot, no good. Rebound and a foul. First shot was missed by Barbeau, and rebound and the putback, a foul called. That'll send Jada Logan to the free throw line. Instead, it's going to be McGarity heading there. Foul on Kiera Griffin, her first personal, second team foul. Free throw in and out. Misses the first, hits the second. It's 39-22. Elsie Harris passes to the right wing. Shaquise May double teamed. Goes baseline. Madison McCoy gets it. Drives into the heart of that Cougar defense, and she's blocked. McGarity swats it away to Anna Carrico, the point guard. The floor general outside to Logan on the right side. McGarity, straightaway 3, off the rim and rebounded by Madison McCoy. A 3-on-2 for the Gamecocks. McCoy slows it down a bit. Now hands off to Brianna Rhodes, who lost it out of bounds, but evidently it was tipped by Charleston. Elsie Harris will be the passer just to the left of the basket. 54 seconds to go in this period. Outside to Madison McCoy. Senior forward to May with 15 on the shot clock. Jaquise drives inside, the layup no good. Rebounded by the Cougars. Anna Carrico to Logan. Takes it at the left wing, drives inside, now passes back out to Anna Carrico. Harris on her. Anna Carrico in the paint against Elsie, shot well short, tipped and rebounded by Jaquise May. Gamecocks have it with the shot clock off. May to Elsie Harris, layup's good and she's fouled. Took on the contact that time and the foul called on Jada Logan. That is the first foul of the period against Charleston. Comes with 20 seconds to go in the half. Elsie Harris with 8 points. Heads to the free throw line for the second time today. Started 2 for 2, looking to add to this 41-22 advantage. And the and one no good, rebound putback no good from Rhodes. Over to the Cougars with 15 seconds to play. They're going to push it quickly, and they draw a foul. That foul on Jaquise May. First on May. She'll check out. Jasmine Spencer comes in. Rachel Johnson comes in to replace Brooklyn McDaniel as well. So 2 free throws for Taryn Barbeau. Barbeau with 2 points. It's off to the right. Barbeau 8 for 14 at the free throw line this season. She hits the second one. 41-23 with 12.2 seconds to go in the half. Madison McCoy throws it in. Caught at midcourt by Jasmine Spencer. Weaves around the defense. Layup is good. Took it all the way. 43-23. Now trying to play some defense. Anna Carrico down the right side. She didn't get the shot off, and that takes us to halftime. A humongous second period for the Gamecocks. Started it with a 9-0 run. They ended outscoring the Cougars 26-11. And they lead it at the break 43-23 after shooting, 7 of 17 from 3 in the first half. That is ridiculous. A big start for the offense, and they head into halftime up by 20 on a very good Cougar team. We'll take a timeout with them. We'll come back in just a moment with some halftime stats and analysis. We'll also preview some of this week's action in Conference USA play. But your score at the break here at TD Arena is Jacksonville State 43 and the College of Charleston 23. It's halftime here in Charleston. Jacksonville State leading the College of Charleston 43-23 in this non-conference bout in the Palmetto State. Jack State led 17-12 at the end of one, but went on a 9-0 run to start the second, never let up, outscoring the Cougars 26-11 with probably their best shooting quarter of the season. Looking at it in totality, shot 10 of 21 from the field and 6 of 10 from three. 5 of those made threes coming from the junior college transfer Jasmine Spencer. Junior out of Hillsborough Community College with 17 points just in the second, all coming off the bench. 6 of 9 from the field and again 5 of 7 from three in just 7 minutes of playing time in that second period. That's incredible. Exactly what Coach Petrie saw in her at the junior college level, and that's why he decided to bring her into this program, and it's taken some time to see an outing like this, but better late than never. The Gamecocks will take it, and they enjoy this 20-point lead at the break. Spencer with 17 points, the leading scorer in this game to this point. Next closest, Elsie Harris and Brianna Rhodes. They have 8 points each. The first half, Brianna Rhodes with 8 points on 3 of 7 shooting, couple of made free throws, and 6 rebounds. Elsie Harris, 3 of 4 from the field, 2 made free throws, 8 points, and 2 assists in the first half. Madison McCoy made a 3 and made a layup. She's got 5 points and 2 boards. A made 3 for Samaya Steele in 8 minutes of playing time. And Crystal Eisen with 2 points and 2 rebounds, 1 assist in the first half. For the College of Charleston, 8 points for Jada Logan. Anna Carrico with 6 points, just 1 of 9 shooting though, but she has made 4 free throws. She has 3 rebounds and 3 assists in the first 20 minutes. McGarity with 4 points coming off the bench. 3 points for Barbeau and 2 points for Onwumelu. Jacksonville State outshot the Cougars 44% to 18% in the first half and shot an incredible 41% from three. Cougars went just 2 of 17 from beyond the arc. Jack State made 4 of their 5 free throws. College of Charleston was 7 of 10 from the free throw line in the first half. Now, despite the impressive shooting performance for Jack State, they are losing the rebounding battle. 28 rebounds in the first half for the Cougars, just 25 for Jacksonville State. Gamecocks with 11 assists to 3 for CFC. Turnovers going in favor of the Gamecocks, 9 for the Cougars, just 8 for Jack State. Gamecocks with 8 points off those 9 turnovers. Cougars have scored just 3 points off Jack State's 8 turnovers. Bench points heavily in favor of the visitors from Calhoun County. 25 points coming from their bench in the first half. Again, 17 of those 25 were all Jasmine Spencer, just 4 for College of Charleston. 14 points in the paint for Jack State, just 8 for the Cougars, and 4 points off fast break opportunities for Jack State. Cougars with just 1 point off a fast break. They do have more steals, though, 5 versus 3 for the Gamecocks. Jack State has led for 17 minutes in this game and has enjoyed as much as this 20-point advantage at the break, their largest lead to date, 43-23. So we'll do this. We'll take another timeout. We'll come back a little bit closer to the start of the second half, and we'll preview this week's action in Conference USA play as we're wrapping up the non-conference slate, getting closer and closer to the start of conference action. Here at the break, Jacksonville State leads College of Charleston 43-23. Back with you here on the Gamecock Sports Network. Halftime in Charleston. Jack State leading the Cougars 43-23. Mentioned a moment ago, we'll take a look at other CUSA contests coming up this week. This is the only game taking place tonight featuring a Conference USA team. Have one tomorrow as New Mexico State will host in-state foe Western New Mexico. It'll tip off at 6 p.m. down in Las Cruces, and one more on Wednesday. Another in-state battle, Radford at Liberty in Lynchburg at Liberty Arena, 5 p.m. start time up in the Commonwealth of Virginia. That game will be on ESPN+. Two showdowns on Thursday. First in the morning, it's a big rivalry game in Boca Raton as FIU takes on Florida Atlantic at 10 a.m. and then SMU at La Tech at 6 p.m. in Ruston, Louisiana. And then no matchups on Friday, getting back at it with 4 contests on Saturday. Richmond hosting Liberty, 1 p.m. start time. An hour later, Louisiana Tech plays host to Alcorn State. Utah Valley taking on New Mexico State at 2 p.m. Saturday, and then UT Arlington traveling to Sam Houston to play them in Huntsville. Jacksonville State returns to play on Sunday at home, their first home game in some time as they play host to the Chanticleers of Coastal Carolina. 1 p.m. start time Sunday in Jacksonville. And then at 2 o'clock Sunday, Middle Tennessee taking on Stephen F. Austin. Jacksonville State looking to get back home. You know, of course, this has been a grueling road trip, the 4th and final on the road for Jack State. This is the only one that wasn't a day trip. Went to UAB, lost in overtime. Went to Alabama State, won a tough battle. Went to Samford, lost a tough one against a very improved Bulldog team. The last home game was November 20th for Jacksonville State when they beat Life by 52 points. And coming back home almost a full month later to take on Coastal Carolina this Sunday. They'll have 3 home games to finish up the non-conference slate, playing CCU Sunday, UT Arlington a week from tomorrow, and South Carolina State on Friday, December 29th. You can buy tickets for all those games and any of the CUSA matchups at jackstatesports.com. We'll come back to you in just about a minute. It's halftime in Charleston. Jacksonville State leading 43-23. Gamecock basketball as we start the second half of play here at TD Arena. Gamecocks up a cool 20. And they have the ball. It's Elsie Harris giving left side to Brianna Rhodes. Now on the wing to Brooklyn McDaniel. The former Cleburne County Tiger almost lost it. Good defense. She gets it back, drives inside, and banks it in off the glass. Brooklyn with a good start to the third period makes it a 45-23 lead. Jenna Anacarico on the other end has it for the Cougars. Goes left to right, tries a long 2, and it's off the rim. Rims out, big collision going for the rebound. It'll be out of bounds. No. Yes, it'll be out of bounds, and whose ball is it? It'll be Cougar ball. That's surprising. Again, it was a big collision. I thought could have called something on that as Elsie Harris made contact with Andrews, but no foul, just out of bounds. Cougars give it in to Jada Logan. Jump shot no good. Offensive board for Andrews, the Montgomery kid. Pass back out to Logan on the right wing. Drives around Brooklyn McDaniel, and a foul. Brooklyn got beat that time defensively, and a sub about set to check in. Second personal foul on the sophomore. Rachel Johnson checks in for the Gamecocks. Free throw off to the right from Jada Logan. No good. Stays a 22-point difference. Logan misses both, rebounded by Ison. Crystal, the Arizona Western transfer, lost it for just a moment, picks the dribble back up, walks it to the right wing. Gives in the corner to Rachel Johnson and threw it right to the Cougars. Miscommunication between Johnson and Brianna Rhodes. And College of Charleston has it. Jumping in the lane, Barbeau passes top of the key to Anna Carrico. Screen set from Onwumelu. Anna Carrico drives, Euro step, gives to the big center, and a foul on the floor first. That one issued against Kiera Griffin. Second personal on Kiera, second team foul here in the third quarter, coming with 8:41 to go. 22-point lead for the red and white. Anna Carrico gives it in. Cougar fell over. Somehow Andrews ranges over and gets to it. She'll drive in, lost the ball, gets it back, passes to a wide open Anna Carrico, who knocks down a long two. Back to a 20-point game, 45-25. Elsie Harris will bring it up for the Gamecocks. The redshirt junior stops in the lane, dribbles it out to Ison. Brianna Rhodes hands it off to Crystal. Looking left side, a pass to Rachel Johnson. The three off the iron. Falls to the Cougars again. Anna Carrico with the board. Ducks around Ison. Layup misses high off the glass. And caught in transition by Rachel Johnson. A 3-on-2 ahead to Ison. Crystal to the hoop. Lays it in. 47-25. Crystal Ison with 4 points now. Her second made layup. Kiera Griffin guarding Barbeau tightly in the paint. Have to pass it out to Andrews. Euro step around Elsie Harris, and the layup good off the backboard. Elsie Harris running point for Jack State. 8 points in this game for the Mississippi Gulf Coast transfer. Drives the right side, lays it in off the backboard. Anna Carrico down the far sideline. Going against Ison. She'll spin, try to drive against her. Goes to the baseline. Reverse layup, goes in. Might have got away with that extra step. 49-29 with under 7 to go in the third. Back over to Elsie Harris, who stands at the edge of the Charleston logo. Tries a long two. Off the rim and rebounded by Onwumelu. To Anna Carrico in the paint, shot off the glass, rolls off the rim, and ripped away by Kiera Griffin. Initially to the Cougars, ends up with the Gamecocks. Pass down the floor, Rachel Johnson missed an uncontested layup, and then a foul going for the rebound. Jasmine Spencer and Brooklyn McDaniel will check in for the Gamecocks now, with 6:27 to go in the third. Johnson and Ison check out. Looks like McGarity will come in for the Cougars as well, giving Onwumelu a breather. Logan passes it in to Jenna Anna Carrico, the do-it-all guard for the College of Charleston Cougars, one of the best players in their conference. Passes Andrews, who drives immediately. Her layup falls short, and it's caught by Kiera Griffin. Gives ahead to Elsie Harris, 2-on-2, outside to Brooklyn McDaniel. Brooklyn drives, layup, goes off the rim. Cougars get the rebound, drive inside. Jada Logan lays it up and in. 49-31. Elsie Harris, and a stoppage of play as she's fouled. 5:48 to go in the third period of play. Jack State up 18. Free throw from Elsie Harris is up and in. Elsie with 11 points in this game. Both teams with 2 players in double-figure scoring. Elsie hits both of them. 4 of 5 from the line tonight. It's 51-31. Cougar ball, Anna Carrico, long 2, rims out. Rebounded by Griffin. Kiera pressured, tipped, and stolen by Barbeau. Layup and a foul. That'll be the 3rd personal on Kiera Griffin, a shooting foul, and that'll send number 5, Taryn Barbeau, to the line. Gamecocks shooting 44 from the field, just 22 for the College of Charleston. They've had more free throws in the game, but they have hit less. They hit both of them this time around, though. It's 51-33. Barbeau gets both. She's got 5 points. Rhodes down the center of the lane, layup short, rebounded by the Cougars, then out of bounds. Gamecocks will have it. 5 minutes, 20 seconds to go in this third period of play. Elsie heaves it near half court. Jasmine Spencer tips it to Harris. She almost lost it. Goes to Jazz, corner 3, off the rim again. I mean, a miracle just to get a shot off that possession. Jada Logan has it stripped by Brooklyn McDaniel. Gets it at half court, and then she has it stolen back by Anna Carrico. A foul called that time. Grabbed the arm of Brooklyn McDaniel. First personal foul on Anna Carrico. McDaniel to throw it in for the Gamecocks. Goes into Elsie Harris, just near half court. Goes to the left wing. Ducks inside, drives, layup, off the rim again, and back to College of Charleston. They trail by 18 with 4.5 to go. On the wing, Anna Carrico. Top of the key, a 3 for Jada Logan was left unguarded and sinks it. 51-36. Her second made 3 of the day. She's got 13 points now. The Cougars trying to hang in there in this third quarter. Jasmine Spencer, 3 on the other end is way short and out of bounds. A stoppage of play that'll take us to the media timeout. 4:20 to go in the third. Jack State on top, 51-36. 4 minutes, 20 seconds to go in the third quarter of play in Charleston. Jacksonville State on top of the Cougars, 51-36. But C of C has the ball. Jenna Anacarico, stellar guard, receives the inbounds pass. Takes it to the right wing, gets around Jasmine Spencer, and a foul. It'll be a foul on the floor. And let's see, is that the fourth or the fifth team foul? It is the fifth team foul. That'll put the Cougars in the bonus for the final 4 minutes of this third quarter. And it sends one of the best free throw shooters on this team back to the line as the free throws up and in from Anacarico, 51-37. That was foul number 2 on Jasmine Spencer. Anacarico hits both. She's got 12 points today. And all of a sudden, it's just a 13-point game, 51-38. Remember, JSU led by as many as 22 in this third quarter, being outscored 14, now 15-8. Elsie Harris driving, trying to get a screen, has to go the other way. She's triple teamed, throws it to Brianna Rhodes. Brooklyn McDaniel with 10 on the shot clock. Top of the key, a 3 for McCoy, just off the front of the rim. Had an open look, couldn't make the shot. And on the other end, it's going to be a foul that sends Barbeau back to the line for the Cougars. Third foul and a quick third on Jasmine Spencer, who will have to check out for JSU. Rachel Johnson, the Georgia Southern transfer, checks back in. Free throw made by Barbeau, 51-39. She's now 4 of 5 at the line with 6 points. Make that 7. She hits both of them. 51-40. Brooklyn McDaniel up the center of the floor. Stops on the left wing. Pressured, gets it to Rhodes, now to Harris. Elsie is fouled. Bumped into by number 0, the other Barbeau. That one goes against Taylor Barbeau, fellow freshman from Floral Park, New York. High inbounds pass caught by Elsie Harris. Swings it left wing to Brooklyn McDaniel. Lost the dribble, picks it up at the baseline. Gets a screen back around to the wing. 7 on the shot clock. Brooke will drive and a charge. .3:11 to go in the third, and timeout Jack State. A 9-0 run for the Cougars over the last 2.5 minutes, and the Gamecocks will talk it over. We'll have a media timeout here in Charleston. It's 51-40. Jacksonville State leads by 11, 51-40. 3 minutes and 11 seconds to go in the third quarter of play here at TD Arena in Charleston, South Carolina. The College of Charleston has the ball out of the timeout. It's Jenna Anacarico that brings it up the floor. And a soft foul is called against Crystal Ison, an arm bar on the junior guard. And of course, the Cougars already in the bonus. They'll head back to the line for 2 free throws here. A 9-0 run for the Cougars here. Free throw up and in for Anacarico, 51-41. And it's a single-digit game, 51-42. An 11-0 spurt. McCoy passes it into Samaya Steele. Press was working on the inbound pass. Samaya gets it past half court. Anacarico still on her step for step. Brianna Rhodes got the pass. She had it stolen, and she's called for a foul. My goodness. Stolen by Jada Logan, and Logan earns a trip to the free throw line. No, she does not. Excuse me. They'll say that she didn't have possession yet. The foul is against Rhodes. 2:44 and ticking in this third quarter. Anacarico gives outside to Taylor Barbeau. Now to Taryn Barbeau, a three. She got it. It's a 2-possession game, 51-45. 2:26 to go in this third quarter. Madison McCoy has it on the right wing. To the left side, Asia Barkley gets it. The junior from Anniston is pressured, and she throws it away. Ball on the floor. Cougars get it. Jada Logan passes ahead to Jenna Anacarico. Attacks, now slows it down, passes out to Taylor Barbeau. Back to Taryn Barbeau. Another three. She got it. It's 51-48. A 17-0 scoring run. Samaya Steele standing at the edge of the Charleston logo. Drives inside, gives to McCoy in the corner. A three for Elsie Harris. Off the rim, rebounded by Charleston. 90 seconds to go in the period. Back to Taryn Barbeau. Three this time off the rim. Rebounded by Asia Barkley. Gives to Samaya Steele. Gamecocks break the timeline. Samaya hands it off to Madison McCoy. Screen from Barkley. McCoy around 2 Cougars. Shot high off the glass is missed. And out of bounds off of the Cougars. Stays with Jack State. Looking for their first points in nearly 5 minutes here. Harris passes it in to Madison McCoy. Top of the key, Rachel Johnson will drive, and nothing called. It rolls out of bounds off of her. No foul that time, my goodness. A lot of contact. Doesn't matter. Under a minute to go in the third. Anacarico brings it up the floor for the Cougars. Drives inside. It's ripped away by Barkley. Good defense. Here comes Elsie Harris. 2-on-1. Layup. No good. Rebounded by Barkley. Put back will go. Asia Barkley gives Jack State their first points in quite some time. Ends a 17-0 run. And then she's called for a foul on the other end with 34.7 to go. (53-48) Gamecocks on top. First free throw from Taylor Barbeau is good. Taryn Barbeau with 13 points in this game. She had 10 in this quarter, and now Taylor hits 2 free throws. 53-50, 30 seconds to go. Samaya Steele gets around a screen, passes back out to Madison McCoy. The senior hands it off to Barkley. 17 on the shot clock. In the corner to Steele, down low to Barkley, beat the defender and missed the layup. Shot clock's off. Here's Taryn Barbeau, layup no good, rebound, it's out of bounds, and Jacksonville State ball. .8 seconds to go for the Gamecocks here. Pass it in to Samaya Steele. She's double teamed, 5 on the clock. Defender falls down. She'll pass it off, no shot taken. And the third quarter is over after what was almost a picture-perfect second. It was a nightmarish third quarter. Gamecocks outscored 27-10, and they lead by just 3 as we head to the fourth. Here on the Gamecock Sports Network. Be back in just a moment. Stay with us. Here from Charleston. .53-50 your score as we start the fourth quarter of play here in Charleston, South Carolina. Gamecocks lead it, but they led by 20 at halftime. Looking to get it done by any means as we head to the fourth. It's Cougar basketball. Taryn Barbeau, who came alive in the third, will drive, put up a layup, and draw a foul 12 seconds in. That foul against number 1, Jasmine Spencer. First team foul here in the fourth. Jasmine called for her 4th personal. Free throw up and in from the freshman Barbeau, who now has 14 points. Barbeau hits both of them, and Spencer comes out of the game. Madison McCoy will throw it in. Ison checks in for Spencer. Goes into Rhodes, a handoff back to Maddie McCoy, who races down the right side. And she has it stripped in the lane. It's over to the Cougars, who could take the lead back with a score here. They have not led in this game. Or they have not led, rather, in a long time. And now they lead. They drive down the center, they make it, and it's 54-53. Gamecocks led by 22 in the third quarter. Rhodes over to Elsie Harris. Goes to the right side, dribbles behind her back, takes it into the lane. She has it stripped. Another turnover. Barbeau passes ahead of Jada Logan, and a big block and a late foul call. Crystal Ison got all ball that time. It appeared from here, but the official saw otherwise. That's a couple of free throws from McGarity. .9:04 to go. Free throw up and in from McGarity. He's now 2 for 3 at the line in this game with 7 points. She got both of them. It's a 3-point lead for College of Charleston. Griffin gives it into Ison. She'll jog it up the floor and pass half court. Crystal double teamed. Gives it to Johnson, now to Kiera Griffin on the wing. Brianna Rhodes gets it. They pass left side to Ison. Crystal drives, puts up a layup, and she's fouled. First foul on McGarity. First team foul here in the fourth quarter. Free throw from Crystal has too much on it. Crystal with 4 points in this game. On the season, 6 of 9 from the free throw line. She hits the second one, and it's a 2-point difference, 56-54. 8:40 and ticking in this game. Anna Carrico at the elbow, passes outside to Barbeau. Driving baseline, and it's stripped by Brianna Rhodes. Passes ahead to Rachel Johnson. Now to Samaya Steele. Sets up shop at the top of the key. The sophomore guard goes to the left wing. She'll hand it off to Rachel Johnson. Looping around, kicks it in the corner to Ison. A high pass to Bree Rhodes, and an offensive foul. It's a charge on Crystal. And that'll be the night for Crystal with her 5th personal foul. Brooklyn McDaniel will check in for the Gamecocks. 8:13 to go. Jenna Anacarico brings it up the court for the Cougars. The 5th-year guard from Baldwin, New York, tries a mid-range. It's off the rim and scooped up by Samaya Steele. Obviously, as you'd expect, all the momentum on the Cougars side. They almost get a steal. In the corner, Brooklyn McDaniel, a 3, just off the mark, and rebounded by Anacarico. A foul on Rachel Johnson going for the rebound, and Jack State calls time. Rachel Johnson pleading her case to no avail. And timeout on the floor with 7:45 to go in this game. Jack State trails Charleston 56-54. 7:45 to go. Cougar basketball as we come back to play here in Charleston. Gamecocks trailing 56-54. Anna Carrico receives the inbounds pass, takes it past half court, gives to Barbeau, and it's tipped and stolen. I think Samaya Steele got a piece of it. Jack State comes away with the ball. Samaya working against the freshman Barbeau, gets around her, kicks it in the corner to McDaniel, now on the wing, Kiera Griffin. And a no-look pass to Rachel Johnson. In the paint, spin around shot missed by Brianna Rhodes and rebounded by Charleston. Gamecocks still looking for the first field goal of this period. Looking for a stop here, though, to keep it a one-possession game with 7 minutes to go. Anna Carrico at the baseline will stop, pass it outside to Barbeau. Drive inside, layup out the inside of the rim, but they get an offensive board. Jada Logan. Over to McGarity, pulls up from long range, nothing but net. 59-54. She's got 11. Samaya Steele, opposite end, drives in and draws a foul on a floater. That foul against Jada Logan. Third personal on her, second team foul here in quarter number 4. Free throw from Samaya Steele, rattles in there. 59-55. Samaya sinks both of them. She's got 5 points now, and it's 59-56. Anna Carrico right into the heart of the Gamecock defense. Circles back around, passes out to an open Barbeau who misses the three. Taryn Barbeau with the rebound. Was attempted by Taylor. She'll drive, and Taryn is fouled by Steele. That is the 5th team foul on the Gamecocks with 6:15 to go. Free throw good. Taryn Barbeau with 16 points. And it'll stay at 16. She misses the second one. Now 8 of 10 from the charity stripe. Kiera Griffin with the rebound. Struggling to pass half court. She'll get it ahead. This is Elsie Harris to the elbow. Passes back outside to Kiera Griffin. Now over to Rachel Johnson. A three for the tie is no good. And good job boxing out to get the rebound by Annika McGarity. They're slowing down the pace a bit offensively, are the Cougars. And why wouldn't you? Outscoring the Gamecocks 10-3 here in the fourth. Barbeau just weaves around a host of Gamecocks and puts in a beautiful layup, 62-56. Credit where it's due, that was a nice play. Elsie Harris on the right wing. Backs up, attacks, puts up a shot, no good. Putback goes in. And timeout taken by the Gamecocks. 62-58 with 5:16 to go. We'll take it with them. Gamecocks down 4. Four-point lead for the Cougars as we come back to play with just over 5 minutes to go in this ball game. Anna Carrico outside McGarity. Another three. This one off the rim, though. Offensive board for the Cougars. They kick it opposite corner and hang on to the possession. Anna Carrico will restart the play near half court. Harris Gardinger goes to the right, trying to get around Elsie. Puts up a shot through her. It's no good. Rebounded by Brianna Rhodes and a foul. And that's on Anna Carrico. Second on her, third team foul here in the fourth quarter. Kiara Griffin will throw it in just to the right of the basket. Of course, Gamecocks having to go the length of the floor here. Gives in to Brianna Rhodes, now to Griffin. Breaks past the timeline, in transition to Jazz Spencer, a three off the iron. Back to the Cougars. Once again, it's Anna Carrico with 4.5 to play. Has managed the game well today. Has had a nice game scoring, just 3 of 17 shooting though. She'll get it on the right wing, drive inside. Over to Barbeau, a three. That one off to the left and out of bounds, Jack State ball. Kiara Griffin, the passer. Bounces one in to Elsie Harris, and she lost it out of bounds. It's tipped out by a Cougar as the official call, so still Gamecock basketball. Goes into Jasmine Spencer this time. As soon as she passes the timeline, starts barking out the play call. The screen from Rhodes goes to the right, takes it herself, and the layup breaks off the rim. 3:50 to go. Anna Carrico walks to the right, hands it off to Taryn Barbeau. Top of the key, Taylor Barbeau, back to Taryn, the freshman. Drives down low, layup missed, rebounded from Brianna Rhodes. And now she has it stripped, ball on the floor, off of Jada Logan and out of bounds, Gamecock basketball. .329 to go. 62-58, Cougars lead. Kiara Griffin down the left side, throws it down the floor to Rachel Johnson in the corner. Opposite corner to Elsie Harris. The redshirt junior puts up a shot that falls short off the rim. Anna Carrico gives it in the corner to wide open Taylor Barbeau. Takes it into the lane, gives to McGarity. Stops, passes back out to Barbeau. Just dribbling down this clock here. She is not a threat from beyond the perimeter. Now to Taryn Barbeau. She'll spin, put up a short jumper, and she sinks it. 64-58 with 2:45 and ticking. Elsie Harris all the way, blocked, rejected by Barbeau. Over to Anna Carrico, one pass to Logan, layup high off the rim, no good, but a putback for McGarity. 66-58 and a turnover, bringing it up the floor for Jack State with 2:22 to go. Timeout taken. It's an 8-point lead for the Cougars in Charleston. Cannot believe what I'm seeing. We'll take a timeout with them. Cougar ball as we come back from the timeout. Goes to Jada Logan. She'll spin in the paint, double teamed, and pass it out to Taylor Barbeau. 2:14 and ticking in this game. It's 66-58 Charleston. Taryn Barbeau outside to Taylor Barbeau. McGarity has it on the right wing. McGarity, top of the key. Taryn Barbeau, a deep three. She got it. And that might be the dagger. 69-58. Samaya Steele passes half court. Sophomore kicks it in the corner. A three from Brooklyn McDaniel, no good. Rebounded by the Cougars. Anna Carrico passes half court with 1:28 to go. To the elbow, she'll hand it off to Barbeau. Left side, this is Taylor Barbeau driving. It's blocked by Bree Rhodes. She'll come away with it. The junior bounces it to Samaya Steele. Weaving around Cougars defensively. To the right wing, gives to Kiera Griffin. Now to Samaya. Back top of the key, Kiera a three. Off the iron, rebounded by College of Charleston. With 50 seconds to go, they have it. Anna Carrico past half court. 20 on the shot clock, 43 on the game clock. Just draining this clock as much as they can. Go to the right side. Give to Barbeau for a three. They don't get the exclamation point that time. Rebounded by Kiera Griffin. Shot clock goes dark. She'll rocket it down the floor. It's intercepted by Jada Logan. And that will do it. With the shot clock off, Jenna Anna Carrico can hang on to it and dribble out the remainder of this ball game. Gamecocks led by 22 in the third, but end up falling by 11, 69-58. A tough one. Tough one for Jack State. They fall to 3-6 on the season, 1-6 on the road. A game that they for sure thought they had, but could not get it done in the second half. And we'll hear from head coach Rick Petrie right now. Coach Petrie, a tough one tonight against a solid squad.
A better team than we are. They're just better. Listen, we're not better than many teams right now, Logan. And, I knew at halftime, I knew that because in their last game against Appalachian State, they got down a bunch and they came all the way back and they tied it. And so I told our team that at halftime. But our team hasn't shown that they're capable of playing more than one good half. They just haven't shown it, and I don't know, and I don't know when they're going to show it. But we were really good in the first half. Now, part of the reason we were good is because Jasmine Spencer got open and made some shots. Of course, in the second half, she didn't make anything. But we defended with the right energy. What happened? They attacked us, and we didn't have anybody on our team who could make a basket to stop the onslaught. And it was a snowball that kept rolling, and we didn't have anybody on our team who had the courage or the gumption or the ability to fight back. It's one of those situations where, we were knocked to the canvas and we couldn't get up. There's the saying from the Rocky Balboa movie that it's not about how hard you can hit, it's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward, how much you can take and keep moving forward. This team hasn't shown that it can take anything and keep moving forward. And so, you just move on to the next game and you see if you can do it in the next game. That's all you can do is see if at some point we'll figure it out. And I don't know the answer. All that I can do and we can do is do the best we can to prepare them and then see what happens. I thought we were reasonably prepared. I did. We just did not handle the pressure they applied to us. We didn't handle it well. And then when we had the chances to score against it, because the best way to get somebody to stop pressing is to score against it. And when we had chances to, we didn't. And so we just never had that pushback, punchback opportunity. And so, listen, so look, at the end of the day, I'm the head coach. I have to take responsibility for what happens with this program, and obviously today wasn't a good day. And so we'll move on to the next one and see if we can make the next one a good day. But here's the thing: there's no guarantees. We're going to show up. We're going to prepare the best we can. We had an absolutely miserable day of preparation on Saturday, but yesterday, actually we practiced pretty well. And I think that's part of our problem is this group doesn't have the ability to function with any form of consistency. And so, like I said, we have a great half, but we can't duplicate it. We cannot carry it over into another half. This has happened multiple times now. We could start it at Mississippi State. We're down 12 at halftime and we lose by 39. We can go to UAB. We had the lead. They came back, tied us. We go to overtime. Today, we haven't shown the ability that we can play in a second half in a game that matters. We did it once. We did it at Alabama State. But once is not enough. You got to show you can do it more than that, and you got to show it that you can do it against quality opponents. And this was a quality opponent, and in this case, we failed that test.
Coach, we appreciate the time. We'll see you on Sunday as we head back home.
Yep.
Thank you, sir. And that was head coach Rick Petrie of the Gamecocks. A tough one tonight against a solid opponent. College of Charleston overcomes a 22-point deficit, and they knock off the Gamecocks' final score of 69-58. That'll just about do it for us here on the Gamecock Sports Network. For final stats and the game recap story, make sure to visit jackstatesports.com. We're back with you on Sunday afternoon. Jack State taking on Coastal Carolina, finally back home at the Pete. 1 p.m. Central Time start for that one. For everybody with Jacksonville State Athletics, everybody with Jacksonville State Women's Basketball, Logan Maddox signing off. Have a great rest of your Monday night. We'll talk to you later. Your final score, Jacksonville State falls at the College of Charleston, 69-58.